Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Spike from W2OE Gaming, and today you're watching the second episode of Battlefield Intel Report. If you didn't catch the first episode where I talked about the Battlefield 4 classes, there will be a link for it in the description. A little bit about today's gameplay: you're going to see me running around in a tank or some type of ground vehicle blowing some shit up. Stay tuned for the very last shot, you won't be disappointed. For today's topic, we're going to get into the ground vehicles that I feel will have the biggest impact on the outcome of a match for Battlefield 4. First up, we have the Armored Personnel Carriers. We got the BMP-2, which is a 6-passenger vehicle. Its main weapon will be the 30mm automatic cannon, and alternate weapons will include the anti-tank guided missile, coaxial LMG, the APFS-DS-T shell, which is an anti-tank shell, and the guided missile. The second passenger will receive a 25mm chain gun. For the Bradley fighting vehicle, you're looking at a 4-passenger vehicle, the main weapon being the 25mm cannon. Alternate weapon will be the BGM-71 TOW, which is a tube-launched, optically tracked, wire-guided missile. This second passenger will receive the 25mm chain gun, and the third and fourth passengers will get the M240 Charlie light machine gun. The BTR-90 is a 5-passenger vehicle as well. You will get a 30mm automatic cannon for your main weapon. An alternate weapon will be the AT-5 spandrel wire-guided missile, and all other passengers will receive the port firing machine gun. The LAV makes its return to Battlefield 4, and you'll be looking at a 5-passenger vehicle, the main weapon being the 25mm chain gun. Alternate weapon will be the BGM-71 TOW, and all other passengers will receive the port firing machine gun. Of note, there is an anti-aircraft model to this vehicle, which will be outfitted with a 25mm Gatling gun and anti-air missiles. The last armored personnel carrier that we have information for is the Amtrak, and it will be a 6-passenger vehicle. The main weapon is the Mark 19 40mm grenade launcher, and the alternate weapon will be the M240 Charlie LMG. Next up, we've got the main battle tanks, and as far as I could tell, all of them battle tanks will have thermal and zoom optics, as well as smoke and proximity scan. First up is the US-made M1 Abrams. It will be able to carry 3 passengers with a specific unlock. The driver weapon will be the 120mm cannon and a coaxial light machine gun or coaxial heavy machine gun. Armor-piercing, guided, and canister rounds will be available for the 120mm cannon. The third passenger, as I mentioned, will be a specific unlock, and you're looking at the Commander's Independent Thermal Viewer Station, or the SITV station. All this is going to allow the third passenger to do is to laze targets to increase the damage of your guided munitions, as well as your engineer's guided munitions. A Russian-made T-90 will be a 3-passenger weapon, 3-passenger vehicle. Its main weapon will be the 125mm cannon. It will be a coaxial LMG or coaxial HMG. Armor-piercing, guided, and canister shots will be available for the 125mm cannon. The second passenger weapon will be the heavy machine gun. And as with the M1, the third passenger will have the SITV station. The last main battle tank that we have today is going to be the Type 98. It is a Chinese tank. And all of this is up to speculation, as I could not find significant information to support this vehicle. You're looking at 3 passengers, 120mm cannon with a coaxial LMG or HMG. Armor-piercing, guided, and canister shots will be available for the cannon. The second passenger will get the heavy machine gun, and the third passenger will get the SITV station. And last up, we have the tank destroyer, the M1128. It's a 5-passenger vehicle. Its main weapon will be the 105mm cannon. Alternate weapons include the ATGM, Cannon HE, coaxial LNG, guided shell, and canister shell. All other passengers in this vehicle will receive the light machine gun. And last but not least, today we got the Sprut SD. It's a 5-passenger vehicle with a 125mm cannon. Armor-piercing, guided, canister, and HE will be available for that cannon. Alternate weapons include the tow missile and a coaxial LMG, and all other passengers will receive the LMG. If you do this sort of thing, please like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Spike out.